What's going on, everybody? Good morning. It's raining here in Chicago. Here's what I want to talk about. A couple of my answers have been popular that have to do with math and sort of the math of sales and the math of marketing and business development in general. And I answered another one today. Can you become a billionaire at sales? And the truth is that you can. And most billionaires would probably tell you that, one, you have to be good at sales in order to achieve that level of success. And the second is that it really is a math equation. And the equation works like this. You have a product or service and how much money you'll make basically selling it. So if you have $1, for example, if you make $1 on whatever exchange you do, whatever product or service you have, then you have to sell 1 billion of those in order to become a billionaire. That's just the math of the equation. And how many people you need to talk to is your total addressable market, and what the conversion rate is on those people basically equals how many of them are going to buy, and then equals whatever your profit is. So you basically have total addressable market times conversion rate on conversation equals how many people buy times the value of your solution basically that you get out of it equals how much you have. So if it's 1 billion people that need to buy, then you need to go talk to 1 billion people and have a 100% conversion rate. But if you can't have a 100% conversion rate, which would be insane because that would be you'd be the greatest salesperson of all time. You need to at least have something that helps change that. So what you need to do is if you talk to, there's 7.8 billion people in the world. If you have a 14% conversion rate, which is pretty good, basically you're going to have 1 billion of them buy. It's that simple. But it goes differently. So if you want to be a billionaire, you need 100 million people to buy a $10 solution, basically. That's a lot of people still. 100 million people is still a lot, but it's not that many actually when you compare to how many it was before. So that's a 1.4% conversion rate at a $10 sales price for 100 million people. Over the 7.8 billion of the planet, that's $1 billion for you, basically. So here's the thing. Getting good at sales helps change that conversion rate. Opening up conversation. You can't sell something to somebody who isn't talking to you. It's just not possible. So marketing is a good way of branching that out, but the actual sales process and what sales is the thing that changes that conversion rate. Now, a lot of tools have come up that are very good at helping people do this from a marketing perspective. Squeeze pages, developing email lists, all kinds of conversion rate analysis on emails and on pages and how many people buy at this page and that page. That stuff is awesome. But having the actual understanding of how to do this interpersonally is necessary to understand the empathetic position of the prospects you're looking at who are actually buying from you. So that's what sales is about, basically. And understanding that is really, really important. So I don't really know how that relates to comedy. I mean, I can't really get into details on how that gets into relationship to comedy, but it's basically the same kind of thing. Is that you have a marketplace and you have an equation, a way of developing value in exchange for other value monetarily for you, and that's what you have to figure out, basically. So there's only one way to do that, and that's by taking a big whack at it, finding something that works somewhere, and then branching that out. And that's basically how every single organization works. Read Peter Thiel's book 0 to 1 because he talks about it essentially in that too. So I hope that was useful. It's an interesting thing to think about today. I've got 2 videos I released today. One I shot on Friday and haven't released yet, so check it out, subscribe. I have another video coming up soon that will be, or a series of videos only for subscribers that will be about the 5 things that only a comedian can teach you about sales. So subscribe to the channel, check those videos out. They're coming out soon. Take care.